What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Church Guys Like Sports 2. We in the office. Everybody tune on in. What's up, Instagram Live, Facebook Live? Let me give you a little preview of my office. This is all of my New York Knicks stuff. I'm representing the Knicks. Y'all tune on in, share it. Tell somebody we on, we on. Let's tune on in, everybody. What's up, Jerron? Beverly, I see you. Jake, I see you. Pants, I see you. Marlo Ned, I see you on there. Jake Langley, Ernest Powers, Jamaica. Spread the word. We here every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Church Guys Like Sports 2. Okay, turn it off. Okay, Google. Turn it off. What's up, y'all? We are here for another episode of Church Guys Like Sports 2. I need you to tune in all over the place, wherever you at, wherever you from. Tune in, spread the word. Let somebody know. Okay, Google, turn it off. What's up, Danny? We got Church Guys Like Sports 2 every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You can get the shirt, because it's not just Church Guys Like Sports, but it's Church Girls Like Sports too, and Church Kids Like Sports too. And you can get the shirt. Let me show you the shirt. This is, hallelujah. God has blessed me to be able to get into a 1X. I am a 1X now. I'm no longer a 2X. God is good. Ain't he good? So you can get your shirt for $20. The shirt's for $25, but I've moved that down to $20. Unless you are a 6X. If you're a 6 or a 7X, that takes more material for you. Marlo. If you got more X's than regular, if you more than a 4 or 5X, y'all, ain't nothing wrong with that, but the extra material costs the extra money. All right? So that shirt would be $25. But the regular X people, the shirt is only... Hey, Mike Miller, your shirt is only $20. All right? And we got the little shirts for the little guys, all colors, Church Kids Like Sports, we got it all. I'm getting ready, I'm going to talk about the Lakers. Scott, I'm going to talk about these Lakers because Dwight Howard is working out for the Lakers this week. Matter of fact, let me start with that Dwight Howard. Mr. Milk and Cookies himself. You see, real men, when we eat milk and cookies, let me show y'all how to eat milk and cookies, men. We eat milk and cookies, you do it like this. You dip it in the milk. Like I've been eating like this since I was a little boy. You dip it in the milk, but you don't put your whole finger. You leave that end piece kind of dry, and then you do it like that. You see how you do that? Now let me show you how Dwight Howard eats his milk and cookies. Because everybody know you don't put your whole finger in the milk. But Dwight Howard, he takes his whole thing and dips it all the way down there, and he got milk dripping off his fingers. You see, you don't do that. That's not the right way men eat milk and cookies. You don't have the milk dripping off your fingertips and doing all this. That's not how we eat no milk and cookies. The devil is a liar. You better eat milk and cookies like a man. You better eat them right. Dwight Howard eating milk and cookies the wrong way. And the Lakers, y'all better not bother with that Dwight Howard.
You're going to be eating milk and cookies the wrong way if you don't get them cookies and milk up out this office. I know that much.
My wife just interrupted my whole show.
You know you ain't got no business eating over this house. You know we don't play that in here, right? You in here showing the people, giving them a tutorial on how to eat milk and cookies. Is that what we doing today? Huh, Mr. Wright? Is that what we doing today, sir? How about that? You better get up and get these milk and cookies up out of this office. I know that. Peace.
Who she thinks she talking to? Who in the heck she thinks she talking to? This is my office. This is my office. If I want to eat milk and cookies in my office, I eat milk and cookies in my office. Who is she? She got the nerve to tell me that I can't eat my milk and cookies in my office. I'll turn this place upside down. I'll turn this place out. I'll turn this place upside. It'll be smoke in the city. Don't you tell me I can't eat milk and cookies in my office? Watch this. Watch this. I'm eating milk and cookies. Hurry up and eat it. Now, back to what I was saying. Yeah. But that's how you eat milk and cookies. That was Lady Janita Wright. You'll pray her strength because she's a Golden State Warriors fan. No, Ned. We got a rule. No eating around the house. That's for the kids, though. That rule is put in place for the kids. I'm grown. They eat around the house and they be making messes and stuff. But Dwight Howard, Lakers, back to your Lakers. I don't know, y'all. Back to the Lakers. Lakers, y'all better not bother with that Dwight Howard. Because Dwight Howard, first of all, he is not the basketball player that he used to be. Amen? Dwight Howard is not the ball player that he used to be. Dwight Howard also has a problem. He got a problem. He got too much scandal going on. He got too much going on. And Dwight Howard don't need to be. Can you imagine LeBron James and Dwight Howard together? As bad as LeBron James is with teammates, we already know. Because if you go back, let's rewind it a little bit. One of the first people that LeBron James got kicked off a team, his name was Delonte West. Delonte West was playing with Dwight Howard in Cleveland. But what Delonte West, and these are facts. These are facts. What Delonte West did to LeBron James, Delonte West slept with LeBron James' mother. Yes, Delonte West. Now, who do you blame for that? Do you blame Delonte West or do you blame LeBron's mother for that? This was LeBron was in his second or third year. So his mom was in her late 30s. She wasn't an old lady. Who do you blame for Delonte West sleeping with LeBron James' mother? Do you blame Mama James or Delonte West? So when LeBron found out, he got Delonte West traded right away. Right. Well, and Delonte West was grown too. Somebody said blame both. Because Delonte West was like 26 years old, and LeBron's mom was about 39, 38, 39. LeBron couldn't handle that. You can't be sleeping with my mom and on my team. Now, Dwight Howard on LeBron's team. Can you imagine what will happen if Dwight Howard tried to sleep with LeBron James? Oh, nobody want to talk about this stuff. Can you imagine what will happen? Oh, she was older than that, Lonnie said. She's about 40. Can you imagine what will happen if Dwight Howard tried to sleep with LeBron? I don't put nothing past Dwight Howard now. Rick said age ain't nothing but a number. That woman should not have, that Delonte West should not have slept with LeBron James' mother. That was wrong. But imagine, because Dwight Howard is, when you got that mentality, because he was down in Atlanta trying to rape men, not rape boys, rape men. The man's 7 feet tall, 285 pounds, all muscle. He come up on you the wrong way. Ain't much you can fight off. What would some of y'all men do if big old 7-foot Dwight Howard pinned you up somewhere? That's a big man to fight off. I'll be fighting for my life. Ow! Get off me. Oh. Get off me. Leave me alone, Dwight. You'll be fighting for your life. And that's a big man to fight off. I done broke my glasses. Get me another pair. I'm gonna take them to the shop and get them fixed. So that's dangerous for LeBron James and Dwight Howard to be on the same team. Especially not like they're in Cleveland. Not like they are in a little small place like, Cleveland, a little small town. Memphis Grizzlies, a little small town. But this is L.A. And we know L.A. Glory is your friend. All right. Oh, all right. All right. I hear you, Rick. I hear you, but that's just LeBron ain't want that smoke. LeBron was young when that happened. But if that happened now, Ted Morris said, I'll shoot him. And LA is different. When you out there in LA, everybody, it seemed like, and I'm not talking about y'all that don't never go nowhere. You travel abroad, you travel different countries, different states, and all East Coast, West Coast. It seemed like everybody got something on them in LA. In California, it seemed like it just, go to San Francisco. Go to Vallejo, California. So it is not worth them messing up with this Dwight Howard. I think Dwight Howard, first of all, is too soft. He's not tough enough. Dwight Howard ain't tough enough to be, not with this Lakers squad. The Lakers need, that's why Boogie Cousins would have been good for them. The Lakers need like a enforcer. JaVale McGee is not it. They talk about getting Joakim Noah too, working out Joakim Noah. That ain't no good because Joakim Noah and LeBron don't get along. Thank you, Rick. San Fran is straight crazy. Everybody, when I tell y'all some of these places you go, you might have a few sprinkled here and there, but in California, everybody, the heterosexuals in California are the minority. So Dwight Howard going out there, he gonna feel at home. He gonna focus more on what's happening in the clubs. He gonna focus more on the nightlife than basketball. Dwight Howard liable to get a Vaseline endorsement. Ooh. Loose here. It's wild out there. So you got to be careful and putting these players in certain environments. That's what's going on with Odell Beckham right now. Odell Beckham is mad that he's with the Cleveland Browns. He ain't really mad that he's with the Browns. He's mad that he no longer lives in New York and got that nightlife. Rick said he smiled at him. Who smiled at you one time, Rick? Dwight Howard? Oh, no. I'm telling you, that's a big listen to me. All y'all fellas out here, listen real good to me. These guys might be funny bunnies, but some of these dudes is big, strong, and lift weights. You better tread light. My father told me one time I went to the GMWA, me and my brothers, we ain't go nowhere by ourselves. Oh, well, let's talk about it. We ain't go nowhere by ourselves. You think you can take on 5 of them? Listen. Yeah, you covered with the blood. Thank God for the blood. Howard is not working out with the Knicks on Friday morning. We don't need no Dwight Howard. We got Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson is better than Dwight Howard today. So Look, and I know, I ain't coming against nobody, but don't just try them dudes like that. Because some of them cats, they've been to knock you out. You don't want to get into a fight with one of them boys and you end up getting knocked out by him. For 2 reasons. First reason, you done got knocked out by a boy that you've been running your mouth. Second reason, you don't know what they're going to do to you once you out. All right. Because, some of them, not all of them are punks. Some of them, they got that spirit on them, but they strong as an ox. They got to be strong. You know what they... All right. Let's get back to sports. All right. So that's why Odell Beckham is mad that he's in Cleveland. Because Odell Beckham wants the nightlife. Odell Beckham ain't no Cleveland guy. He wants New York. He wants L.A. He wants Atlanta. Odell Beckham wants the flair. He's one of the greatest wide receivers we have ever seen. One of the greatest wide receivers we ever seen. But his off-the-field stuff is what gets him in trouble. So the Giants say, oh, we're going to send you to Cleveland. Ain't nothing to do in Cleveland but go to the Cleveland Browns game. Or because actually, the Cavaliers don't even play in Cleveland. Ain't nothing to do in Cleveland. It's boring there. There's no nightlife there. A couple of nice little spots there, but there's nothing really to do in Cleveland. A lot of these players need an atmosphere like that so they can focus on their sport. Wide receiver. So that's why Odell Beckham, I think Odell Beckham going to have his best year yet. This is going to be Odell's best season because he's focusing. In Cleveland, what else you going to do? You either going to go to that man Vernon Hill's church or go to a Cleveland Browns game. That's all you're going to do. That's all you're going to do in Cleveland. Go to church or go to the game. That's it. But if they take Dwight Howard to L.A., it's so much that he can get into outside of basketball. So I don't think it's a good move. Lakers, listen. Y'all lost Boogie Cousins. Boogie Cousins, I think it's time for him to hang it up. I think Boogie needs to retire because at this rate, all of these different surgeries, sooner or later, that man ain't going to be able to walk good. He had the thigh injury, then he had the ACL in that leg. The same leg. I mean, he got this ACL injury. Sooner or later, he ain't going to be able to walk good, let alone play basketball. So I think Boogie Cousins need to just hang it up. He had a good run. You know, it's just not working out for them. And you got to understand that with these big bodies, you 7 feet, 300 pounds, your legs can only take but so much, especially when you athletic like that. All right, yo, TL Holmes, yeah, we're gonna talk, man. Let's do something with this show. Church Guys Like Sports too, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So Boogie Cousins, I think he gonna have to hang it up. It would have been. I was looking at the Lakers at least going to like the conference finals with Boogie, Anthony Davis, and LeBron. That was a squad, and then you got Kyle Kuzma, and they still got Rondo and all them boys. That's right, Rick. My pops did say that. I ain't gonna repeat what you just said. My father, I thank God for the late Reverend Timothy Wright, y'all. And my pops, listen, my pops had a unique way of dealing with all kinds of people. He let you know where he stood, but he can still love you. And that's what we got. We got to do that. Let him know where we stand, but we still love him. I still love Dwight Howard, but I let him know where I stand. And you just got to be careful because I'm looking out for the Lakers and I'm looking out for Dwight Howard. It ain't good for Dwight to go to LA at this stage of his career. It ain't good for him. No. And then LeBron, playing with LeBron is different, y'all. When you playing with LeBron, you can't even play your role. Everything is about LeBron. And not everybody can deal with that. Because LeBron, I know they say LeBron is going to be the starting point guard. Watch this. LeBron ain't just the starting point guard. LeBron is the point guard, the shooting guard, the small forward, the power forward, the center, the coach, the mascot, general manager, part owner, all of that. LeBron is going to be everything to the Lakers. And everybody can't deal with that. Everybody don't want to share the shine. All right? So I don't think they're going to work out, Lakers. Now, while we're talking about the Lakers and we're talking about LA, let's talk about the real LA team this year. Let's talk about the real. I'm sorry to tell y'all Lakers fans, but LA does not belong to the Lakers anymore. LA is finally a Clippers town. Let me prove it to you. The Lakers this offseason, they wanted to get Kawhi Leonard. Last year, they tried to get Paul George. And they interviewed Ty Lue, but he didn't accept the job because the way they did him, they didn't do him right. I'm gonna backtrack that for you. Last year, they tried to get Paul George. This year, they tried to get Kawhi Leonard, and they tried to get Ty Lue, the coach. Let me tell you what the Clippers done did. We already know they got Paul George. He wouldn't go to the Lakers, but he went to the Clippers. They got Kawhi Leonard. He wouldn't go to the Lakers, but he went to the Clippers. And Ty Lue just reported to me today has signed to be an assistant coach with the Clippers. Oh, my. Laker fans, how y'all doing out there? Y'all had a chance to get Ty Lue, who has won a ring with LeBron. Who LeBron wanted. Genie Bus playing games and wouldn't give the man the money he deserved. Go get this white boy. What's that coach they got? What's the coach the Lakers got? Hello, okay, Google. What's the coach for the Los Angeles Lakers?
Frank Vogel is the head coach.
Frank Vogel from the Indiana Pacers ain't never won nothing. Frank Vogel ain't never won a thing. And he goes and gets the Laker job. And now Ty Lue is coaching the Clippers. Mike Miller, I don't think it's a Lakers town no more. Thank you, D. I don't think it's a Lakers town no more because if they talking about the Knicks, because they said New York is no longer the Knicks town because Brooklyn undid this, Brooklyn undid that. If all that can happen to the Knicks, then the LA is not a Laker town no more. LA is Clipper town. And the worst thing about the Lakers and the Clippers, they play in the same stadium. At least Brooklyn play across the bridge from the Knicks. At least we ain't got to share a stadium with our rival. The Lakers had it. They had it. All they had to do really offer Ty Lue what they should have offered him, but they didn't. So now Ty Lue is with Doc Rivers. Do you know? Let me show you how important coaching is. A lot of these coaches, they put game plans together to stop. Some of their job is to stop one player. If anybody in the league has a game plan to stop LeBron, don't you think it's Ty Lue, who coached him for 4 years, who got a championship with him? Don't you think Ty Lue can put up a game plan that's going to stop that boy? And then you got Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers is one of the best coaches in the NBA right now. You got Greg Popovich. I put him up there. And second to him, I got to put Doc Rivers right behind Pop. So you got Doc Rivers, Ty Lue, as the mindset of these boys. Then you got an owner that's staying out the way and just throwing money everywhere. Then you got Jerry West, the president of basketball operations, who is a genius. The Lakers are going to win. The Clippers, listen, the Clippers are winning the NBA Finals this year. Remember, I said it. I don't know who they're going to play out the East. I don't know if they're going to play the Knicks. I don't know if the Knicks going to make it to the finals. But all I can tell y'all is that the Clippers are winning the finals this year. Y'all can root on the Lakers all you want, because Golden State ain't doing nothing this year. It ain't gonna be about Golden State this year. That ship has sailed. Portland is good. Denver is good. Houston, them boys, James Harden and the other fella, Russell Westbrook, gonna fight over the basketball. They will fight on the court. You watch and see. The Clippers are set to win the finals. Yeah, Kawhi and Paul George gonna shut him down. And then Ty Lue gonna put a game plan together to shut LeBron down. He gonna put a game plan together to shut LeBron down. It's gonna be nasty. The Clippers are gonna wear the Lakers out. I feel bad for the Lakers. And now the Lakers doing the best they can. They interviewing Dwight Howard this week. They working him out. They working out Joakim Noah, and they working out some other boy, Maurice Spates. Maurice Spates. He ain't nobody special neither. And then they're trying to get this guy Marcin Gortat. Come on, Marcin Gortat. That ain't gonna push you all over the top. Utah looks good too. You're right. Because I like that boy Donovan Mitchell. Utah looks good. But the Clippers, this is the Clippers' year. This is it. And I never thought, because back when I was growing up, the Clippers were like a joke team. The Clippers wasn't like no real basketball team. They were like a joke. If you look at the movie Love and Basketball, when that boy said, "My daddy played for the Clippers," the girl started laughing at him like, "Oh, please, I can play for the Clippers." You know. So Mike Miller, you something else, man. Working out all that grease out the door. I'm not going there. So I'm worried about the Lakers, man, because they spent so much and they exhausted so much getting LeBron, but it ain't gonna. And LeBron can't do it all. LeBron can't do it all. Harden and Westbrook, both of them together, Rick, they ain't gonna work. And you know, Harden, look what you got there. You got two ball handlers. They both want the ball in their hand. And the first time Harden takes the last shot and don't give it to Westbrook, or Westbrook take the last shot and don't give it to Harden, you're going to have a fight. They're going to fight. There's only one basketball. One basketball. And Harden and Westbrook, they both need the ball. So that ain't going to happen. Houston may make the playoff, but they ain't going to go no further than that. Now, Anthony Davis is good. But Anthony Davis can't do it by himself. I'm telling y'all. And Anthony Davis better stay healthy. Anthony Davis the real deal. But when you're going up against a Kawhi Leonard, a Paul George, and you're going up against the coaching of Doc Rivers and Ty Lue, Let's not forget how important the coaching is. They're going to come up with a game plan to stop AD. Because Lou already know how to stop LeBron. Now I got to shift, y'all. Let me talk. I want to go back. Let me go to the NFL. Can somebody tag all of my Dallas Cowboy fans? Let's get all of these Dallas Cowboy fans on here. Yeah, you know your movies. Omar Epps was in that movie. Him and Sanaa Lathan. Come on, Cowboy fans. Pastor Dave need to talk to you for a minute. Because y'all can't seem to stay out the news. The Cowboy can't seem to stay out the news. I'm going to show y'all the kind of owner that Ezekiel Elliott is messing with. I told y'all 2 weeks ago that Jerry Jones was not going to budge. I told y'all. Oh, Zeke going to get his money. Dak going to get... I'm telling you, Dak got a better chance of getting his money than Zeke. Watch this. The Cowboys signed somebody to an extension on yesterday. $65 million, 30 of it guaranteed. And when you say guaranteed, $30 million guaranteed, that's what they get right then. Right there, 30 mil. Bang. But it wasn't for Dak Prescott. No. Somebody say no. It wasn't for Ezekiel Elliott. No. It wasn't for Amari Cooper. It was for Jalen Smith. Defensive end, I believe that's his position. $65 million guys. You know why he got it? Because he didn't hold out. He didn't ask for it. He didn't threaten the league. He didn't threaten his coach. He didn't threaten the owner about holding out. He's still doing the job. He's still got a year left on his contract and he's playing. He's in practice. He's at training camp. He ain't holding out. And Jerry Jones said, let me send these boys a message. I'm going to give him an extension right now. He ain't even asked for it. But I'm going to give him $65 million, 5-year extension. That's $13 million a year. And I'm going to give him 30 of it guaranteed. And Ezekiel Elliott is still waiting on his money. And he going to wait for a long time. Because he's under contract for 2 years. After this 2 years, Jerry Jones can franchise tag him. Oh, y'all don't get it. Jerry Jones, you don't play games with Jerry Jones. Antonio Brown acting like a dummy too. He's acting like a fool too. But Ezekiel Elliott is out there in Cabo, Mexico, trying to play hardball with a multi-billionaire. You don't play hard money ball with a multi-billionaire, not one like Jerry Jones. And I'm going to say this. I know a lot of the owners, the white billionaire NFL owners, I'm going to say this. Everybody can't say this. This is my show. But a lot of them may have racial, a lot of them may even be racist. I'm going to say it. They may be racist. They may feel a certain way about black folks. They may not want, y'all saw the Donald Sterling thing with the Clippers. And all the other things. A lot of these people supporting Trump and, whatever you do. But I don't get that from Jerry Jones. I don't think Jerry Jones is like all the rest of these NFL owners. You got to check his track record. Jerry Jones, back in the 90s, when Michael Irvin was balling, when Emmitt Smith was balling, when Deion Sanders was balling, Jerry Jones took a risk on Deion Sanders when nobody else wanted him. They say, oh, he too this, he too that, he too that, da-da-da-da-da. He too black. Jerry Jones said, I'll take his too black self and we're going to get a Super Bowl and I'm going to pay him. Michael Irvin kept getting in trouble with drugs. Jerry Jones said, all right, we'll get a little suspension, but I ain't going to throw you away. Come back. We're going to win a championship together, and I'm going to pay you. Got him some help, and Michael Irvin works for the organization now. Emmitt Smith, Hall of Famer, he got into some stuff. So I don't think Jerry Jones is that racist kind of owner that most of these guys are. Even when Zeke got in trouble, Jerry Jones with the backbone. No, don't suspend him. No, you're doing too much. Jerry Jones fought the commissioner. What's the commissioner's name? What's that man's name? Okay, Google, who's the NFL commissioner?
The NFL's commissioner is Roger Goodell.
Jerry Jones fought Roger Goodell, fought Ezekiel Elliott. He said, no, you can't suspend him that many games. They kept going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And now Ezekiel Elliott feels like he wants more money, and he ain't due for more money for another 2-3 years. And the one man that has had your back, the one man that had Ezekiel Elliott back, you walk out on him, you go to Cabo, Mexico, and you said you ain't coming back till you get money. That's the dumbest thing. You see, the trick of the enemy is to get you to walk away from people that are for you. Oh, I could preach that right there. The devil wants to get you to walk away. Thank you, Mother Parker. The devil wants you to walk away from the people who are in your corner. You trying to walk away from folks and you have no idea that's the one person that's been holding you down. And you walking away and trying to do them dirty. So I'm telling y'all, yesterday, Jerry Jones gave that boy that contract. I said, Zeke ain't getting that money. Yeah, that's what the enemy wants you to do. You know folks is in your corner and you feel somebody get in your ear and start talking to you some crazy. Don't let the devil turn you from the one person that's in your corner. Don't let the devil turn your one good friend away. Don't let him turn you away because you ain't got a lot of friends. Let's get that out in the public. You do not have a lot of friends. Don't let the enemy take the 1, 2, 3 good friends you really have. Letting folks get in your ear, tell you stupid stuff. He got somebody in his ear talking bad about Jerry Jones. And Jerry Jones said, that's why he said, Zeke Elliott said, I don't like him joking like that about me. Talking about Zeke who? Jerry Jones said, I earned the right to joke. Jerry Jones told Zeke, I earned the right to joke. This is my team. So he said, that's how you gonna be? This boy Jalen Smith, he been balling out. And this is the key part. He said he been balling. He's one of the greatest people in the locker room, and he's here. So I'm going to give him his contract. Stop making covenant with people that ain't there. His agent, he needs to fire his agent right now. Jerry Jones, Zeke Elliott need to fire his agent right now because he ain't getting no money from Jerry Jones. And he don't have to trade him. Jerry Jones ain't got to trade him to who he want to go to. I'm telling you, if anybody in my ear trying to stop me from getting my money, I'm cutting you off. I'm not cutting off. You don't never cut off your money. Especially when the person giving you your money is in your corner and want the best for you. Are you kidding me? That's a new fool there. So now Jerry Jones said, now that I gave Jalen Smith this contract, there's less. Yeah, Larry Ned, he need to fire his agent and hire you. Because you would tell him, look, Zeke, get your black tail back in camp. Go up there, tell Mr. Jones you sorry, shake his hand, and get on the football field and play football. And if Zeke were to do that, I guarantee you he'll get his new contract. Let me be his agent. I say, Nick, I would call him something. Because the agent gets 15 to 20%. First of all, I would say, sir, Ezekiel Elliott, Mr. Zeke, you get out of this Cabo, Mexico, and get on the next plane to Dallas and get on that football field. First thing, there's a boy named Tony Pollard that's really balling out there, and he can take your spot. And if you keep playing out here acting stupid, Jerry Jones just said there's less money available now. Jerry Jones said, now that I gave this contract, there's less pie to go around. So what's going to happen, Dak going to get his contract. Amari Cooper going to get his contract because they ain't holding out. It ain't going to be nothing left for Zeke. And you're going to turn into the new Rodney Hampton. You better get out. You better get over there and play football. Zeke Elliott, you ain't got years to waste. You ain't made it yet. You ain't won nothing yet, Zeke. You ain't did nothing yet. Ain't like you a Super Bowl winner. Somebody better get on the phone with Zeke and humble yourself. Humble yourself. The Bible says, if my people who are called by my name will turn from their wicked ways, humble themselves and pray, then will he heal the land. You better humble yourself, Zeke. Humble yourself. You only been in the league 2 years. 2 years. And Jerry Jones is not, because another thing you need to know, Jerry Jones is just not a regular NFL owner. Jerry Jones ain't a regular NFL owner. He has clout with all the other owners. So if you step on his toes, he'll make 20 phone calls right now, and 20 other teams won't even pay you no mind just because Jerry Jones said so. You better get your money, Zeke Elliott. Your Cowboy fans, you better get to praying that Zeke Elliott come to his senses. Because the boy can ball. The boy can ball. But if you can ball but you ain't on the field, you don't do me no good. If you can sing but you ain't in the choir, you don't do me no good. If you can play but you're never available, you don't do me no good. If you can preach but you can never get to church and get in the pulpit, you won't do me no good. Humble yourself and get on that football field, Ezekiel Elliott. Humble yourself. Because a lot of folks are talented, but if you're not, my father told me the best ability is availability. I started playing the organ right now because somebody wasn't available. I'm an organist right now. When I first started playing, somebody was unavailable, so that made me, since I was available, God gave me the ability. You understand what I'm saying? You see, the best of ability is availability. If you ain't there, Zeke is not there. He's not even in Dallas. He's in Cabo, Mexico, playing hardball. So I don't know, Zeke. I feel bad for you because I don't think Jerry Jones is for. He's like, Zeke who? Zeke who? Because we ain't talking about Emmitt Smith that got 2 or 3 Super Bowls with the Cowboys. We ain't talking about that. You ain't Tom Brady. All right, so Cowboy fans, y'all better get it together. Get it together, Cowboy fans. We want to have a good season from the Cowboy fans. Because when the Cowboys are losing, I don't like to see all these Cowboy fans walking around all sad with their heads all down. And then even when they losing, they still act like they Super Bowl champs, like they won the Super Bowl last year. Cowboys ain't won the Super Bowl since the mid-90s. And they still walk around like they some Super Bowl kings and queens. Yeah, all these Cowboy fans. And none of them live in Dallas. They in Virginia. They in New York. They in New Jersey. They in Charlotte. They in Atlanta. And they like the Cowboys. Loose here. America's team. All right, y'all. This has been an episode of Church Guys Like Sports 2. You can sow a seed into this if you would like. At $ David Wright Music. That's our Cash App. And you remember, you can get the shirt. Let me put that Cash App on the Instagram in case you want to sow a seed. God will bless you. Yeah, he will. And remember, you can get the shirts. The shirts are only $20. Church Girls Like Sports Too. Church Guys Like Sports Too. Any color you like, sow your seed. Hit me up in my inbox. Let me know what size you want and what color you want. And we're going to get it to you and sow your seed. All right. God bless y'all. I'll see y'all back on Friday at 12 noon. We're going to have a good time Friday night. If you're not doing nothing Friday night, meet me in the Bronx, 1234 Gun Hill Road with Pastor Jay Goodman. We taking ministry to the streets. All right.